A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Here we go. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Now Washington starting five. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Now here's Halliburton. This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, NBA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Hield. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Hield. Fires the three. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And good heads up from Bradley Beal. Just spots the ready shooter.
Halliburton outside. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Smith. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Halliburton against Morris. Porzingis puts the move on, and it's good on the layup. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
Here's Halliburton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And good whistle there.
Halliburton, the guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent and a great mind. The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Now here's Beal. Down low. An easy 2 on the layup.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Outside for Halliburton. It's stolen by Kuzma. Takes it inside. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Leaving no room for mistakes as Kuzma rises up.
And you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, BA. But now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year. So these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Morris. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Nembhard. Turner, a screen on Beal to the paint. Bradley Beal with a rebound. The Wizards with a lead. To the middle. Here's Morris. And there it is for him.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. Outside Hield. On the clock. Pass to Turner. And stolen by Porzingis. Morris on the wing. Here's Avdia. They kick it out to Porzingis. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Here's Nembhard. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's Porzingis with the jam.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
43 seconds left in the first. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. And stolen by Porzingis. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Timeout called, the Pacers.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy. And I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's Beal. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
On the attack, Morris. 4 seconds left. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Halliburton for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Washington. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Washington.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Morris and Beal in the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Avdia in at the 3. And Washington with possession.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Now here's Beal. Morris outside. Oh, swiped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Pass to Heel. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Yeah, even though Heel can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Beal into the lane, and they go to the intentional foul.
Smith, first personal foul, second team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Morris against Halliburton. Kuzma with a screen on Halliburton. Morris passes to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots. If you got that size and that ability, Kuzma getting to the rim.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Healed with the ball. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And it's Healed, missing. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. They will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on the defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Turner, no good.
And so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
The Wizards on offense. 9 points in a row, a good run going.
Already they're over the limit, and it's so early. This could turn into a load of free throws.
Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I'll tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to, and this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. The rebound by the Wizards.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Morris against Halliburton. Launches it. Morris can't hit. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Goes up from the top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Okay, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Shooting for Washington.
Both free throws good from Morris. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 21% from the floor. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
I love seeing Halliburton shoot while he's in that kind of rhythm. This is when he's at his absolute best.
Now here's Beal. Give him 8. Driving to the basket. And then Beal with the dunk.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Halliburton against Morris.
I see him.
Back to Halliburton. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Morris.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Turner. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
It's stolen by Halliburton. To the paint. And stolen by Porzingis. Morris for 3. And that's not going to go.
That's the end of the first half with the score.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
13. The Wizards. 41.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you got to like what Monte Morris has done in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Miles Turner out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Uses the glass on the layup. Halliburton's got 11.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Right with the ball. Hachimura with a screen on Halliburton. And it's Miles Turner with the foul.
Miles Turner.
That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kispert. Pass to Hachimura. Clock at 6. Now Gafford shoots over Turner.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine.
Halliburton for 3. The shot comes out. Halliburton's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Wright. Here's Kispert, covered by Smith. It's stolen by Halliburton. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now Hachimura. Pass to Kispert. 6 to shoot. From deep, Barton hits the trifecta. Barton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that's some nice rotation on the ball there from Barton. Looks totally calm rising up for threes.
Healed for 3. Can't hit that one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Wright. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hachimura outside. Back to Wright. Jacks up a 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
And for Rui, that guy was wide open, so that's an easy delivery.
From deep three-point range, Halliburton misses. Washington has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Right outside. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Kispert.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Washington ball.
Here's Wright. And it's Washington with another.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Halliburton misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Kispert. Pass to Hachimura. And here's Wright, defended by Halliburton. 2 on the clock. Hachimura from long range. Buries it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Nembhard. Misses off the left iron.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Tries to snap the cold streak. Rebound Washington. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Kispert from the arc. That one doesn't drop. So Indiana will take it the other way. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
There's the 3. No good there.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And it's Healed, missing. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Healed passes to Turner. And Gafford with the block. Right up top. Into the lane. Off with the layup.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if they're going to keep missing layups.
Your Pacers, you dance team.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia, and it's Morris in at the 1 spot. Here's Avdia. Oh, he tries a 3. It's not going to go for him. Outside heel from deep. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game.
Good focus there. You go off the dribble, you got to have good balance, and Buddy Hield in a great rhythm right there.
Now here's Kuzma. Back to Morris. Shoots over Halliburton. Misses off the right iron.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Down low, Nembhard. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Morris. It's tipped. Kuzma outside. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. To the inside. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Morris with it. Halliburton picks him up. It's Kuzma with the miss. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Nembhard. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Morris right side. Here's Beal. Pass to Porzingis. The Wizards with another miss.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Hield for 3. The shot no good. And Washington the other way now. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The Wizards have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Morris passes to Porzingis. He's off on the layup. Indiana on offense. 11 unanswered points for him. Halliburton for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play, or he can finish the play off.
Morris with it, guarded by Smith. This one for 3. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
It's deflected. Morris against Hield. Pass to Smith. Out to Hield. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Avdia. Guarded by Hield. Back to Morris. Here's Avdia. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Pass to Porzingis. That's tipped. It's stolen by Halliburton.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Wizards.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Here's Turner, following the bucket by the Wizards. Puts it up. Indiana again missing.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
It doesn't go for him. Indiana's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Hield passes to Halliburton. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Porzingis high post. Inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And it's the Pacers with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Halliburton misses. Pass to Avdia. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And that's a frustration foul. They've let this game slip away.
And here's Morris. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. A statement road victory.
And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress. But the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. Here's Grimes. And here's Brunson. He kicks to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. Randall. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
Now, here is Halliburton. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Out to Smith. Here's Nembhard. Turner for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Here's Nembhard. Out to Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And Randall has got the ball here for New York. Brunson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Shot by Grimes. No good. Left side, Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Barrett covering. Turner for 3. Stolen by Brunson. Randall outside. Randall is doubled. Pass to Barrett. Back to Randall. Going inside. Bucket is good.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Brunson finds Barrett. Randall outside. To the middle, here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall did the right choice there, finding the open man.
And the Pacers call time here.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton outside. And the pass to Memo. Out to Smith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Just 4 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
It's deflected. Healed with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To end the drought. Here's Turner. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
Brunson goes in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Pacers trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Smith kicks to Halliburton. That's the free fly. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside for Randall. This is it to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
A big man with a big finish.
Halliburton passes to Nemhard. Smith outside. Pass to Nemhard. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Pacers for deep. Now, Brunson gets it off. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks lead. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Barrett. After Brunson, kicks to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Smith, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Nemhard. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Grimes with the bucket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to Nemhard. To the paint, here's Smith. And Smith with the stop.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters. And at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
Back to Heel. Now the pass to Nemhard. He dishes it to Heel. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the 3. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. 3-point lead. Barrett the pass to Brunson. driving inside. Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
There at the pass to Grimes. Out to Barrett. Randall against Smith. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton up top. Brunson covering. Healed the pass to Halliburton. Inside, here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Indiana foul. Indiana. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Brunson. He kicks it to Robinson. Turner with the steal. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Smith with a screen on Brunson. Back to Halliburton. On the wing, Heel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Knicks leading by 5. Barrett with the ball. Outguarded by Heel. Randall can't hit that one. Smith with some nice deep. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Nembhard's shot is good.
And not just a score. Heel is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Passes to Grimes. Outside for Randall. Randall can't get that one to fall.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Healed the pass to Turner. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. .30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
26 seconds left to play here in the half. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. The offensive rebound. Turner misses the baby hook. And here's Brunson. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle under. Thanks so much, David.
17. The Knicks. 20.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
We got T.J. McConnell, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Shot by Taylor, no good. The Knicks leading by 3. Right side Rose. Pass to Toppin. Another shot. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That is his first foul of the game.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And the Pacers shooting a meager 37% for the game. McConnell scanning the floor. Taylor passes towards A. McConnell against Rose. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Quickly. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Rose passes to Toppin. Taylor with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim. You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
With the crossover, back to Toppin. Over Taylor. And too long on the shot.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Here's Duarte. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Duarte has got the first basket of the third quarter for Indiana. And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
How about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's McConnell. Outside, Taylor. For the lead. Batadze the pass to Duarte. Stolen by Quickly. And a fast break now for New York. Rose with the ball. Here's Rex. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Taylor taking his time here. Launches a three. Jacks up a three. And it's Mathurin missing. And it's Rose with the ball for the New York Knicks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. Back to Taylor. Here's the pass to Duarte. Down low to the left side wing. Here's Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 4.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton, Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
And both free throws good for Toppin. 1:22 left here in the third quarter. Passes it to Duarte. To the inside. McConnell against Quickly. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Toppin kicks to Rose. Fires the three. And the Knicks miss again. Pacers trail by 6. For 3. Duarte shot good. Duarte's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pacers.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Quickly. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Toppin. Shot clock at 6. And Toppin throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A shake. That shot is off. Rose with some nice D. Out left to the wing. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks lead by 5. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
First personal foul.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Toppin. Then it's Reddish. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. Randall passes to Toppin. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Toppin's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks. Halliburton outside. Out to Smith from the arc. The shot misses. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Randall dishes to Toppin. Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That one misses. Pacers trail by 7. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And it's off from three-point range. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. The pass to Grimes. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Brunson finds Toppin. Back to Brunson. To the right side. The baseline J. They get it back. Pass to Grimes. New York, no good that time either.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. No good on the triple. The Knicks leading by 7. Now here's Brunson. Dishes it to Randall. In the corner, it's Toppin. Outside for Randall. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Knicks lead by 10.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
For 3, Smith. And they recover it. On the wing, Hield. Clock at 6. Halliburton for 3. Out to Smith. Can they get it? And the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Brunson with a clean look. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Pacers. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Hield can't hit.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
From the stripe, the Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pacers trail by 10. Outside for Halliburton. The 3. Toppin pulls it in.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Pass to Brunson. Over in the corner, Randall. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Clock at 4. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Nemar. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Knicks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Julius Randle.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop, energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Toppin, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. Toppin's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Here's Halliburton, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Grimes. In the corner, it's Toppin. The three, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for New York as they get the win.
in. And Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And that one's good for Skijesss.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Brunson up top, guarded by Morris. Brunson passes to Robinson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise. Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Now here's Kuzma. Here's Avdia. The kick out to Morris. Robinson with a steal. To the middle. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randall.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter, Morris finds Kuzma. Puts it up from 12. Morris can't hit. And here is Barrett. Robinson with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Robinson in the post. Working on Porzingis. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Now Beal. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by, and he gets that one.
Oh, off the bounce. Beal breaks down the defense.
Outside Brunson. Randall against Kuzma. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Morris. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
New York with the ball. Trailing by 2. Pass to Grimes. Three-pointer. Knicks keep it alive. The kick out to Brunson. Randall with it. Guarded now by Morris. Shot clock at 5. And here is Barrett. And the 3 off target.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Now here's Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Brunson finds Randall. Avdia pulls it in. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. 1:41 left now in the first quarter. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Here's Grimes. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Randall can't hit.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Morris passes to Beal. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
But you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Morris against Brunson. The 3. Barrett. The shot won't fall. Now Washington takes it the other way. Beal with it. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Porzingis. And he makes it on the layup.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To halt the run, here's Brunson, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Morris against Brunson. Morris passes to Kuzma. Back to Morris. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
Knicks ball.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Brunson. Tipped away. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Kuzma, right side. Off target with the three. That'll count. That shot missing. And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards out in front, leading by 4. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Now here's Porzingis. Kuzma outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Porzingis. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson knows who he is, a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Morris for 3. Kuzma down low. Checked by Randall. Pass to Beal. Avdia from outside. Randall pulls down the board. New York trailing. Outside Barrett. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Lets it fly. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Morris against Brunson. Outside Robinson. It's stolen by Kuzma.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a sweet shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Porzingis. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now. Oh, Morris with a steal. From deep. And Grimes pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Robinson finds Randall. Kicks it out to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, rejected by Beal.
How about the anticipation from Bradley Beal? Wow, what a block.
Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Brunson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Pass to Grimes. The kick out to Brunson. There's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Morris for 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Porzingis. The Knicks with the rebound. 1:36 left in the first half. Randall outside. Here he goes. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
At the line for the Knicks, Julius Randle.
Randall, no good on that one.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Porzingis, and he converts the layup. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter. Brunson against Morris. Brunson passes to Robinson, and Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett, and he drops the first. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Morris against Brunson. Pass to Grimes. And here's Randall. Back to Barrett. Randall outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
And Randall drops them both. The Wizards have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Morris against Brunson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
A big group substitution here for Washington. Gafford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kuzma. Barton, he's checked in for Avdia. And Kispert is subbed in for Beal.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
And here's Kispert from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Kispert's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Toppin from the arc. Not going to go that time. And here's Barton outside. And so it's the Washington Wizards. Thanks, Allie. After the break.
Your Wizards, 27. The Knicks, 18.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So on the floor for New York, they've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Cam Reddish is out there with Toppin. And then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Rose in at the point guard position.
Boy, if Rui Hachimura can consistently make three-point shots, he becomes that much more dangerous.
Here's Rose. Up top, Reddish. Going inside. The shot is good. And the assist by Rose.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Kispert. The kick out to Barton. Off target from outside. Right against Rose. Top it inside.
Oh, incredible!
My goodness. Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Right, the pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Rose. Here's Hartenstein. And Gafford with the block. They retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Toppin. And that one's good.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Right against Rose. Back to Wright. Pass to Barton. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Got a piece of it. Toppin outside. Down low. And Rose. The bucket on the assist by Toppin.
That's just good awareness from Toppin. Willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
Gafford with a screen on quickly. Gafford up top. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Inside. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And here's Toppin from the arc. The shot is good. And the assist by Rose. Toppin's got 7 points.
The very definition of a stretch four. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
Now here's Barton. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Kispert, guarded by Quickly. 4 on the clock. Rose outside. Toppin outside. Back to Rose. Pass to Toppin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. To the middle. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. And the dunk by Gafford.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And here's Toppin from the arc. Doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now. Martin, the pass to Gafford. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Toppin. Quickly finds Toppin. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Right outside. That three's off the mark. Quickly with the ball. Gafford picks him up. Reddish passes to Toppin. Hachimura with a rebound. The Wizards have gone 4 of 8 in the third. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after faster play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
Here's Toppin, and he drives in. And we've reached the end of the third. Wizards out in front, up by 7. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at point guard. That's the group for Washington right now. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
The one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
New York trailing. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Avdia. Morris down low. He's against Toppin. Here's Randall. There's the drive.
Boy, opportunistic in the triple drive by Julius Randle. Give him a lane and he will force you to hit him.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely, and he banks in the layup. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Well, this is part of the agility that Bradley Beal possesses, right? Deck it, get by the defender, make the drive look easy. Beautiful.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Morris. And the Wizards shooting 55% for the game so far. Pass to Avdia. On the wing, Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
Here's Grimes. Randall outside. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Inside. Randall with a steal. Fast break, New York. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Such opportunistic basketball right there, and when they desperately needed it, too.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
Wow, Kuzma doing work in the painted area. That's beautiful.
Toppin outside. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. 5 on the clock. Pass to Robinson. Randall outside. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Morris with it. Randall's in his pocket. Back to Morris. Deflected.
How about Randall with the send it back block? Nicely done, Julius.
Here's Grimes. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Pass to Porzingis. 1:41 left in the fourth. On the wing, Kuzma. Robinson with a steal. Fast break, New York. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Toppin embraces the challenge
on the three. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Brunson on the drive. Here's Randall. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose chain.
Morris passes to Porzingis. And he sinks it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Outside Brunson. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Here's Beal. And it's in.
With the pressure on, Bradley Beal at his absolute best.
You're looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Randall, the pass to Toppin. Offline with a three. Here's Washington now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Porzingis. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Beal outside. And so it's Washington with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves.
Sports fan, well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Miles Turner. Hield is out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Now here's Turner following the miss by Porzingis. Hield. Kuzma pulls it in. To the paint. Here's Avdia. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Now Halliburton. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Now Halliburton. Bradley Beal missing from long range. And he recovers it. And it's good. 2 points.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Outside, Porzingis for the 3. Poked away. Pacers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside Turner. 3-pointer. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Now here's Beal. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Smith left side. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Halliburton against Morris. And Kuzma slams it in.
Look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton with it. Out to Smith. Halliburton passes to Smith. Here's Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Back to Smith. The layup off target. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Turner passes to Nembhard. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Turner's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Kuzma finds Morris. Back to Kuzma. Out to the right wing. No good from 18.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Hield from outside. Porzingis with the rebound. The Wizards with the lead. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but threw the foul, and it'll go to the line.
Despite these injury concerns over the past few years, you can't doubt the talent of Porzingis. I mean, this guy is capable of 20-point nights every time he steps out there on the floor. A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Beal, the pass to Morris. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Got Hield. Turner is out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. So timeout call here, the first for Indiana. Here's Halliburton. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Tenacious play by Halliburton, crashing into a foul, and still sinking that shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and it has really come out a great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And finished off by Aldia.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Halliburton with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
And it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Morris, no good.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Third team foul.
That's good from Halliburton.
And Halliburton, a guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent and a great mind.
And Indiana shooting just 31% in the game. In the corner, it's Hield. Back to Halliburton. Smith finds Hield. Halliburton in the corner. Smith scanning the floor. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Smith.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing.
And last season, a tough one. Indiana with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I love how they approached the end of the season, bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
They kick out to Hield. Smith outside. Puts one up from 19. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the wing right side. To the middle. Here's Avdia. Out to Porzingis. From outside the arc. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, one of the better shooters we've seen over 7 feet as Porzingis able to knock down a distant shot.
Halliburton passes to Hield. Outside for Halliburton. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Morris passes to Porzingis. No one near him. The shot missing. So Indiana will take it the other way. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Here's Porzingis.
Nice contest by Turner. One of the top interior defenders in our league. As good a shot blocker as anyone.
Halliburton against Morris. Smith kicks to Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Smith dishes to Hield. Driving the lane. Here's Nemhard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Doubled by Halliburton. Turner with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Back to Hield. Stolen by Avdia. And they're pushing it up. Here's Beal. And the jam by Beal.
Great athleticism. Bradley Beal with his steps down. And Ramsey.
Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton with it. Party now by Morris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. 2 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You got to find a dependable foundation and training camp and the early part of the season for this team.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the official previous play has constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Will Barton, he's checked in for Avdia. And it's DeLon right in for Morris. Beal, the pass to Hachimura. Inside, Gafford. The kick out to right. Back to Gafford. Barton outside. There's the triple. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game.
22, the Pacers, 19.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Gotta like what Miles Turner, guys, has done in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Martin in the front court with Hachimura. Kispert is out there with Wright, and it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Vitadze can't hit.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's McConnell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the pass to Orte. Here's Mathurin. Now, here's McConnell. Passes it to Orte. And here's McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Off with the layup.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Out to Taylor. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Taylor. Stolen by Kispert. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Wright finds Barton. Back to Wright. From past the arc. And no good that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Back to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. That one's good. And the Washington lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Vitadze.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Wright. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Skijesss, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Rui Hachimura. Aviaz checked in for Will Barton. And Beal subbed in for Kispert. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Shoots. Back to Beal. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers trail by 7, and there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
Halliburton with the steal. Lets it go from the wing. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Right, looking around. Out to Kuzma. Over Smith. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
This is the confidence that Kuzma has, ready to take these mid-range Jays when he sees the opportunity.
Morris is checked in for DeLon Wright. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Here's Halliburton. He's got 8. Out to Smith. Halliburton against Morris. Clock at 6. And it's Halliburton missing. Wizards leading by 9. Here's Aviaz. finished off by Optia.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes in 52 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Pacers trail by 11. And he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
41 seconds left to play here in the third. Halliburton passes to Nemhard. Out to Smith. They could use a bucket. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
3-point.
Smith's got 5 points so far.
That's pretty much not how they flew through at the three-point line. Somebody's got a shadow in out there.
Washington calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
You got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They've led by as many as 11 points. Out to Kuzma. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Misses from short range. Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton passes to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Beal, that's for 2. The Wizards with another miss.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. It's beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Indiana, Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then it's Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nemhard in at the 2 spot. Halliburton passes to Turner. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hield. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton inside the 3-point line. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Porzingis kicks to Avdia. Morris outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And they get it back. Out to Kuzma. Wow. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Smith the pass to Hield. Here's Nemhard. Hield right side. Turner inside. He's against Porzingis. And Turner throws it down.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
Beal the pass to Porzingis. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. 9 points for Porzingis.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Now the dish to Smith. Hield outside. Back to Smith. Beyond the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Lets it go with the 3. Washington with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton outside. That 3 off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I like how Kuzma is right now making himself the defense's problem. He's going right at him on the drive, creating contact.
Good on the second free throw. Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Bullseye.
Halliburton too good offensively, and that's a nice-looking jumper.
Washington leading now by 7. Morris looking over the floor. Outside, Beal. Morris dishes to Beal. Elbow shot is on the way. The Wizards with another miss. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Hield. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Halliburton passes to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Smith with a spin on Morris. The shot's good from Halliburton.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Morris outside to the paint. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Smith outside. Pass to Halliburton. Takes the 3. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
Beal taking his time here. Out to Porzingis. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Outside, Beal. 5 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Ooh, the double clutch. Kuzma can't get it to go. And so here is Indiana. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Trifecta.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Morris passes to Porzingis. Yes!
That's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here is Hield. Smith outside. Back to Hield. Halliburton on the wing. Over Morris. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes! Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. They've got Halliburton. Smith is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Halliburton with it. Picked up by Kuzma.
And how about Kuzma, the defensive energy he showed to get to that block.
Here's Porzingis. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Halliburton kicks to Smith. Now the pass to Halliburton. Here's Nemhard to take the lead. The putback, and Turner stays with it.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
Outside Beal. Kuzma finds Beal. Here he goes. And it's sent back by Turner. One-on-one here. Halliburton passes to Smith. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
Free throw drop for Smith.
A terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball.
Now Morris. Dishes to Avdia. Yes, once again, remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
This is it to Halliburton. And Halliburton jams it in.
Well, this is why so many people are high on Halliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
Morris with the ball to the inside. Skijesss has a 2. Rebound by Smith. Pacers leading by 3. Halliburton kicks to Hield. Turner looking around. Pass to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nemhard. Back to Turner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
You can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Beal up top. Here's the 3. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 3-point lead. Turner passes to Nemhard. Skijesss with the steal. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Turner with the steal. By Hield, nobody around. From outside, off the mark.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Oh, what a huge basket to tie the game.
You gotta believe in Beal. You can see why.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle.
Timeout number 4. Indiana timeout.
Puts it up off the inbound. Count it!
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Assisted.
There's Beal with the 3. Misses the 3. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
making is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. We've got Miles Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. And for the Knicks, at forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Brunson against Halliburton. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Brunson. To the paint. Here's Randall. Blocked! Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Out to Hield. Pass to Nembhard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the 3 and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
Lets it go from 14. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
And Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline. I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player. I bet this guy's going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Back to Halliburton. To the left side wing. The 3, Smith. And they get it back. Halliburton finds Turner. Shot clock at 5. Smith no good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. To the middle. Here's Grimes. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And here's Halliburton. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Turner. Pulls up. Robinson with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Indiana trailing here. Outside Hield. Back to Halliburton. Outside Hield. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Barrett. Here we go, 1-on-1. Ooh, stolen by Smith. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Hield. Outside for Halliburton. Looking to win the run. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Smith outside. And stolen by Barrett. Brunson on the drive. Here's Robinson. Goes back up. Back to Brunson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcast.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubt that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
It's tipped, and they get it back. Brunson against Halliburton. Kicks it out to Barrett for three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Smith passes to Turner. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton goes. And a nice finish on the layup.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
For 3, Randall. That one is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks out in front. They lead by 8.
Your Knicks City Kings.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got Buddy Hield, Miles Turner out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Down low. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Smith passes to Turner. Out to Hield. Halliburton on the wing. Brunson defending. Back to Halliburton. From the arc. Randall pulls down the board. Knicks shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Outside Barrett. Pass to Randall. No good on the shot. So Indiana will take it the other way. Oh, and Turner with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. Halliburton against Brunson. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Smith outside. Takes a 3. And Grimes pulls it down. The Knicks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randall throwing it down.
Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? You don't give them the charge. I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Here's Hield. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. And it's Randall with the jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Halliburton, pass to Smith. Shot to stop the run. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
He's so dangerous in the pick and roll. Halliburton beating the defense with that pass right there.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 7. To the wing, right side. Here's Randall. And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
Doesn't have the great length, but Randall with the attitude to beat up guys on the inside.
Pass to Nembhard. Out to Hield. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Jalen Brunson at the line.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Here's Nembhard. And there's 1:45 left in the half. Halliburton outside. Hield against Barrett. Hield passes to Halliburton. Smith with it. Pass to Nembhard. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Here's Randall. Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. .110 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Robinson. And Turner with the block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
The Knicks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Randall. Kicks it out to Barrett. There's 39 seconds left to play in the half. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Brunson against Halliburton. Barrett into the lane. Pass to Grimes. Now Randall. This one for 3. Just 5 to shoot. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Tell you what, that is a...
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Pacers. 12.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Obi Toppin out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now.
New York ball.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Rose outside. Quickly outside. Out to the right wing. Halliburton against Reddish. Quickly's got space. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Quickly's got his first points in this one.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pass to Nembhard. Deflects the pass. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Toppin. Here's Smith. Halliburton with the ball. Picked up by Rose. Halliburton outside. Over Rose. That one's wide left. And New York shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. To the inside. Toppin out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. To the left wing. To the paint.
he didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the ref in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Nice shot by Turner.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Right side, Reddish. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Inside, pass to Nembhard. And here's Hield. Here's Nembhard. 5 to shoot. Smith passes to Turner. Tipped. Rose outside to the paint. Here's Hartenstein. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Hartenstein's got his first bucket of the night.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Here's Quickly. He shoots. Oh, and Turner with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, hey, how about that right there? Big time. And he jams it home with authority.
They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter here. They get it again.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Halliburton outside. Smith with a screen on Rose. Smith outside. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Quickly outside. Back to Hartenstein. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Was so close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Picked by Smith. Turner passes to Smith. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Smith's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Rose finds Reddish. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 8 points in the quarter.
Want to score in the NBA? Knicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Halliburton for 3. Quickly with a rebound. From deep three-point range, he got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the New York Knicks. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Knicks shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Smith out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Turner. Here's Hield. Started by Toppin. Hield passes to Halliburton. Here's Smith. Ooh, Robinson with a block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Randall outside. To the inside. Lets it fly. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. To the left side wing. Here's Nembhard. Now here's Halliburton. Brunson defending. Indiana needs to get a shot off. For three, Smith. That one no good. New York goes the other way with it. Right wing. For three, Randall. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Hield. Now here's Turner. Now Smith. Robinson defending. Smith passes to Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Outside Brunson. Here's Grimes. And too long on the shot.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Hield finds Turner. Now Hield. Outside for Halliburton. The three is up. Drills it from deep. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Brunson against Halliburton. Outside for Randall. Looking to get it going. Back to Brunson. Toppin with it. And it's Hield picking him up. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Great frustration right there. And I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
And it's Randall with the jam.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball forward.
Down low, Robinson with a steal. And he lobs it up to the rim. And here they come. Oh, got a piece of it. .149 left in the 4th. Outside Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Brunson.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Just 3 to shoot. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Halliburton misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now Brunson. From deep. The shot no good. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And now Washington's starting group. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Running at the wings, Beal and Abdia. And it's Morris in at the point. Now here's Randall. Oh!
Wow, Julius Randall with a little flavor on the finish.
Morris against Brunson. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Brunson scanning the floor. Over in the corner, Randall. Back to Brunson. Pass to Grimes. 5 on the clock. And it's Barrett penetrating.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Morris finds Beal. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Brunson. Down low, here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Now, here's Barrett. Offensive rebound. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. Beal with another miss. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Out to Barrett. Pass to Randall. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Brunson with it. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Grimes passes to Brunson. And the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. GA, he's asked to carry big-time scoring work. But Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown in his playmaking. When the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Now here's Brunson. Out to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Beyond the arc. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Robinson goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Robinson's got his second basket.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
Beal from long range. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks leading by 7. 1:03 left in the first. Skijesss against Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
Now Beal passes to Skijesss, and the dunk by Skijesss.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Brunson against Morris. And there's the pass to Grimes. Kicks it to Barrett. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Beal. It's up a 3. And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Brunson. Barrett's got 5.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Kuzma, a beautiful reverse layup.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Avdia is a small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guard. And it's Skijesss in at the center, filling out the middle.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Takes it off the glass. Randall's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
Here's Kuzma, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Grimes. Some nice passing by New York here. Nice D from Skijesss.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic. Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Wizards trail by 9. Now here's Beal. Stolen by Brunson. And now here comes Robinson in the break. Morris with the block. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson, that rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Here's Randall. Another shot. And foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen. Triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal foul,
2 shots.
The previous play is under
so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Here's Randall. And they'll get another chance. And Brunson has it in the corner. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got his second bucket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. This is to Barrett. Outside for Randall. That one's not going to go. And it's Washington the other way. And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
You know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is 2 things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
Shot clock at 6. Porzingis passes to Beal. Lets the 3 fly. The Knicks pull it in. Feeds to Randall. Back to Brunson. A 3 ball. Carries it from 3-point range. Brunson's got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Picked his pocket. Pass to Barrett. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Wizards trail by 16. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morris finds Beal. Tries it from the top of the key. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brunson the pass to Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Randall's got 7 points here in this quarter.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're
All right, David, thank you.
32. The Wizards. 14.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
You've got Emmanuel quickly. Toppin is out there with Reddish. Then it's Rose, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Great positioning on the putback. Gafford's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And it's in there.
Absolutely fearless. And this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
Now, here's Kispert. He's guarded closely. And it's Wright missing. New York leading by 20. Yours last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Quickly, pitch to Toppin. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Washington the other way. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Gafford inside. Right wing. Kispert dishes to Barton. A crossover.
Well, you're talking about a combination of length and hops. Toppin does a good job staying connected defensively.
Passes it to Hartenstein. And here is Quickly. Here's Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Rose passes to Hartenstein. Toppin, no one around him. New York, no good that time either. And it's Wright with the ball for the Wizards. Kispert dishes to Barton. Stolen by Quickly. All going up court. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. Door since 2000. The New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problem?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
Here's Toppin. Poke loose.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The Knicks leading by 20. Out to the right wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. It's good from long range. Reddish has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Knicks lead 41-18.
Rose against Wright. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Lays it up and makes it in.
Yeah, DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. She made open, let me find him.
The pass to Reddish. From the arc. Rebound, Washington. to the inside. Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Rose surveying the D. On the wing quickly. And he banks in the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Kispert wide open. He fires. No good on the three. New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Rose passes to Hartenstein, and the shot goes in. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the night.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
And so it's New York ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Don't sleep on the athletic ability of Bradley Beal. I know he's a sweep shooter, but boy, can he get off his feet.
Brunson against Morris. Pass to Grimes. 3-pointers off the mark. Wizards shooting 41% for the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Chalk up 2 there.
Oh, off the bounce. Beal breaks down the defense.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Toppin. Trying to get open is Randall. Toppin can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Beal finds Porzingis. Here's Kuzma. Toppin with the steal. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Here's Randall. Toppin passes to Grimes. And here is Toppin. It's not going to go for him. Beal with it. Shoots the 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Brunson against Morris. And that one is good.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Now, here's Avdia. Toppin covering. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Grimes. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Knicks?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Some nice passing by New York here. Just 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Randall. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Doesn't go for it. The Knicks go the other way with it. Inside, Porzingis with the steal. Oh, Kuzma's in position.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Morris against Brunson. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Washington's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Julius Randle.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Passes it to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Outside for Randall. Over Porzingis. And that one hits back iron. Morris outside. Right side Beal. Plenty of space. Off on that one. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.